What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. What you're watching for the first 2 minutes or so of this video is just laughably inexcusable. You are going to see me trying to play the new Warzone Pacific update, right? This is Raven, this is Activision. Oh man, we're super pumped, guys. Here we go, Warzone Pacific, it's going to save it. We got Ricochet anti-cheat. It's going to be amazing. You know, you're going to love it. You're going to love these new maps, or one new map, all the new guns, even though it's the same engine, you know, forget about that. Even though there's no FOV slider on console, forget about that. You're going to love this, all right? Because, we are Activision and you're going to buy whatever we put in here, you know, whether the battle pass is just recycled or whatever. Oh, here we go. We got a lobby, right? We almost see a lobby here where it's filling up. And, you know, it looks like you're going to play, right? And spoiler alert, I don't want to spoil the next minute or so of this video, but we don't play. I don't get in. All right. You're going to see, I'm going to let it play out here. Maybe I'll fast forward a little bit because obviously this is very boring to see, but you know, we're going to spawn it. We're going to look like we're getting into the map, you know, Caldera. I'll be honest with you guys. Aside from that little pre-clip that I posted on Twitter, I haven't played Caldera yet. Partly because I don't really want to. It just seems like more of the same of Warzone, which I never really was a huge fan of. You know, there's fun moments, but I'm more of a rebirth player, more of a respawn player. It's just, I like the faster pace action. But yeah. Anyway, it looks like we're going to spawn in, right? This is taking freaking forever. You probably looked at your watch 10 times at this point. Okay, when are we going to get in? If you haven't been paying attention, we're a minute and a half, close to 2 minutes into the video now at this point. And we're still not even in the pre-game lobby yet. Okay, come on, you keep chugging along here. Don't worry, I'm going to have gameplay footage for the rest of the video. But yeah, here you go. As you can see here, it should be happening right about now. It crashes and we get this error and it's server issue or whatever. I don't even read what it says. Who knows what it's saying? We're going to transition over here to Radar, the Dome remake. This is my best game here. This is also my, I want to say, first or second match here on Radar. And overall, I like it. You know, let's transition to something a little bit more positive here. Let's talk about the new maps real quick. I like Dome. You know, I like Dome a lot. This lobby was fairly easy. I'm using the PPSH here with the watermelon camo. Why not let it fly? Watermelon camo, kind of nice, right? But the PPSH, I think a lot of people were saying it's bad. It's underpowered, which it kind of is, you know, compared to the Type 100, the MP40, but I like the type, I like the type also, but I like the PPSH, especially in this gameplay here. You can see Socks here inviting me. Guys, what is this about? Look how long this invite is. Why is this not going away whatsoever? Hello? Can we, nothing against Socks here, but can we not have this so it's still on my screen? Look at this. It's probably been 30 seconds, a minute or so. I'm pretty sure this lasts a whole a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's ridiculous, dude. Am I getting invited to a game or am I trying to launch Warzone here? What's going on? Why are they the exact same time? Anyway, going back to this map, it's basically a remake. It's reimagined, in the sense of not everything is exactly the same, right? There's some things that are moved, some things that are a little further apart. For instance, if you go to the back, where I'm heading, and then you go right, and then you go right again, there's a little bit more space right about here. In the original Modern Warfare 3 version, there wasn't this much space. In this space, you can fit probably 2 or 3 people, but in the Modern Warfare 3 version, you could really only fit one person through that little crack between the truck and the doorway there. So yeah, there's small differences here. I think if you notice up top there, in the middle here, there's barriers. There's a wall or something up there, so you can hide easier. I mean, that's just Call of Duty nowadays, right? That's just Call of Duty being Call of Duty. They're not trying to, they're just trying to cater to the safe spaces. That's all it is. So I don't know. I like this map. The other map we played on is Paradise. I want to say that map is huge, guys. You thought Azure Cave, you thought Atlas freaking Superstore was huge. That map is big. That map is gigantic. Okay. I don't know who thought 6v6 was going to be fine on that map, because if you're planning to play 6v6 TDM on that map, yeah, just take a nap instead. Okay. Because that's all that's going to happen. You're literally going to run around over and over again, dying to either campers or dying to boredom, because there's just no action. There's just nowhere near enough action to warrant 6v6 on that large ass map. You're definitely going to play either 12s or 20s on that map, honestly. Realistically, it kind of reminds me of like a ground war map, you know, from back in the day. Not like these new 64 ground war maps. I'm talking about like the real ground war where it was like 12v12. Those maps, those were the days. But yeah, man, overall, the Vanguard multiplayer, like the maps are fine. I haven't gotten the new guns yet. I'll probably make some videos on that or talk about them at some point when I eventually get them. But you can see here, I like Dome. I like the PPSH. You know, like Respawn, it has opportunity to be fun in this game. It really does, but it's just lacking in terms of like the bugs and glitches. Like if you weren't aware, the lobby balancing glitch is still here. It's still a thing where you can't, not lobby balancing, rather, I should say like the matchmaking, I guess, the team, like when you're trying to party up with your homies, that is still around where you can't exactly find a match easily. Sometimes people get kicked. Sometimes you can still get server snapshot errors. There's a lot of issues still with this game. It's like a really complete game, yet super incomplete still. You know what I'm saying? I think Difo said this or something in one of our Discord calls here. It's complete in the sense of like, there's a ton of maps, there's a ton of guns, perks, everything is like, I don't want to say balanced, but there's like a lot of it, right? It could be used some extra balancing, of course. That's the same with every COD game. But in terms of like incomplete, there's so many patches that this game needs to run properly. Like camo challenges. This is a big thing for me and my friend group because I think for the most part, we're all going for camos here. Why are they not tracking properly still a month into the game? Like I get like the first week, you know, maybe they rushed it a little bit. They didn't have time to fix like the little things. And speaking of little things to me that they shouldn't, or that they may not need right up on launch is like weapon inspects or something. Like, yes, it'd be nice to have, but we don't need it. That I'm forgivable. You know, I can forgive that, but something like, actually joining up on your friend, something like, I don't know, like matchmaking properly. Like these are just inexcusable in my opinion. I don't get who's signing off on these ideas, who's signing off on like, yep, this game looks good to go. No, it does not. You know, the double barrel shotgun, people really thought that with full attachments was good to go. That didn't have an insane range, that wasn't completely bonkers OP. They don't play their game, right? We know this. We know every COD developer doesn't play their game. They probably have QA testers. They probably have media that you know come and play test their game. But I don't know, man. I'm like at a loss here for Vanguard. I want to cover it still because like it's a fun game at the end of the day. It's just it has so many bugs and glitches that need to be sorted out, ironed out. I don't know when they're going to be able to do it too, because they're obviously got their hands full with Warzone now too. And Warzone needs a lot of work. If you fell asleep in the first like 2 minutes of this video, I don't blame you because nothing happened. And that's kind of what's happening with Warzone. I'm still trying to play Warzone right now as we speak. Like after this video, I'm probably going to try to boot up a little bit. I posted on Twitter. I saw a lot of people were having the same issue as me, Juicy. So I think Invader, a couple other dudes were having the same issues. It's not just me, it's not just PC only. It's not just PlayStation only. It's everyone. They didn't optimize the game well enough for everyone. Speaking of optimization, can we talk about the texture glitches? Like, what is that about? If you missed my Twitter clip the other day, I talked about and I showed you how things were not loading in. I watched JB's video, great commentator, by the way. If you don't know who J.O. Bowen the man is, go check him out. He posted a video on how like Warzone was worse than Battlefield 2042. My goodness, is that even possible? And I haven't played Battlefield 2042 that much, so I can't really like confirm it or anything, but like I believe it, to me, they both don't seem like functioning games. They both don't seem like they're doing anything special out of the box. Warzone Pacific literally looks like the same map, not the same map, but it looks like the same style. And maybe they're just going to like increase visibility. I don't know how else they can like improve the map. I think as it stands, a lot of people are okay with the map. It's just the game itself is super buggy, super glitchy right now. I'm actually doing pretty well with this PPSH here. Like I said, if you haven't tried this out, definitely go try it out. I think the PPSH and the NZ41 are probably going to be the go-tos for Warzone, at least for right now. I think the Automaton is like good in Vanguard, but like bad in Warzone. So I'm okay with that personally. I'm okay with the fact that like multiplayer guns aren't going to dominate in Warzone, because that just means that, everyone's going to use the same stuff in both games and then never really going to gravitate towards anything else, which is going to be set up for like a boring meta. So I'm okay with that personally, but Yeah, man, that's it for the video. I don't know, man. It's bad. You know, Caldera, I'm not gonna say Caldera is bad itself, like the map, but the update, the lack of innovation, the lack of content that they did not put into this game, the lack of care, you know, launching a game this poorly in this state. What is that about, man? What is going on? I'm just not a fan of it. If you are a fan of Warzone or Vanguard, if you like the Season 1 update, I think the Vanguard Season 1 update, aside from the bugs and glitches, is actually pretty good. You know, I think the maps are good. I think one map is good. I think the rest of the stuff is okay. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about all this in the comment section? And thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll see you guys later. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.